Hello everybody, this is Jay, and I'm doing a secondary Let's Play. This one is, as you can see, Professor Layton, Unwound Future. This one's Pokemon Emerald I'm uploading once a day. This one's just going to be whenever. But this one also has another catch to it. This is a blind Let's Play. I've never played Professor Layton before, so this should prove to be very interesting. I've heard this one be related to Phoenix Wright, which I've played, and Hotel Dusk, which I consider the greatest game on the DS. If you haven't played it, you should go play it now. Also, the way I'm editing this, it seems like most of the action is on the touchscreen. And so that's going to be the main thing, with the top screen up in the corner, kind of-ish. You can clearly see that. And so, yes, you can see my cursor, just so you can see what I'm clicking on when I click on stuff. Just so you know. So yeah, let's get right into this. I'm excited for this. Really, I am. Because it's been compared to those other two series, and they're such great series that I have to be excited. Plus, it's a blind Let's Play. I mean, what's not to be excited? So yeah, my name's Jay. This is a work of fiction. The characters, groups, and events portrayed within are no way real.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well. As for me, I am in quite a predicament. You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos. To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time. This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future.
Wait, couldn't Layton take care of this in 10 years? Just a thought.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
So then...
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
I don't know, but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
By time-traveling postman? Just joking, of course.
That's actually... sounds cool. I think, at least.
But on a more serious note, I think this mystery might be the oddest one we've ever encountered.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it. Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you, I suppose. But back to the main question. How do we know the letter is real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
Wait, what happened last week? Is that something I missed from a previous game, or is that going to explain itself? Professor Layton has revealed a letter from the unlikeliest of places, the future. The author claims to be Luke writing from 10 years in the future, but how is that possible? That is a very good question. So, are these all the mysteries for the whole game? There's just 10 mysteries in the game? Well, if each mystery is pretty long.
It all
cutscene.
started about a week ago.
Using a 6-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles through a temporal vortex. well, commonly known as a wormhole. A stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time and generate a massive magnetic field via a Sula coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes, or hive gaps, into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step, it is simply a matter of constructing an energy gate.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector. Though, it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Okay, I just have to say, I love that voice acting. It's highly probable, sir. It's just, that's just amazing. Okay, so let's investigate stuff, I guess. This appears to be the entrance to the machine. Hey, Mr. Person.
This food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Oh, what a bitch.
Oh, yes, dear.
Oh, yes,
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there. So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event? Do you believe that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I, for one, am very excited. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself. And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, huh?
That's one way of putting it. But enough speculation. Look over there, Luke.
That guard? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Oh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
Okay. So does it tell us what to do the whole time? Because here it says, talk to the guard. Does it tell us what to do the entire game? Because that could be kind of really boring if it does. Oh dear, this is not going to go over well. You look troubled, sir. Might we be of any assistance? Oh yes, please. You see, I just received a report of some untoward behavior. Silly British words. No offense if you're British, really, but... Party crash. This puzzle is worth 10 picarats. What? There's an uninvited guest in the event, but the guard has received a few clues about his whereabouts. His table is next to one with the red flower. His tablecloth is a different color than any next to it, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. Next to means connected by dotted line. Okay. First off, how did he get this information? Just a question. Okay, so we have memos. Alright, so it's really awkward to do on here. Okay, you know what, I'm just not going to bother with memos. At least for now. In the future I may end up needing them, but for now I'm just not. I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so anyway. So next to a red flower, this tablecloth's a different color than any next to it, and he doesn't He doesn't have a yellow flower. Alright, so pretty much, well, he might have a red flower, though. Aha! Okay. Do I click and drag him? To that table. And there we go. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Here's my answer.
That's my answer, actually.
I knew it!
The trick with that one is it never said that, like it says that it's next to a red flower, and so that immediately made me think that it didn't have a red flower, but it never said that. Good work, you found the party crasher. Now it's time to let the guard do his job. Splendid work, my boy. Puzzle 1. Yay. All about picker rats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more picker rats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for the puzzle, the number of picker rats you can earn from that puzzle decreases. Once you beat in the game and saved, go to the bonus section and load from there. Okay, so picker rats are first off after you beat the game. Okay. Well, I'll probably show that once I finish, if I finish. I mean, blind LPs, a lot of people don't finish them if they're hard games. Did you just see that, Professor? I just aided in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh look, the presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats. Which seats are ours? I guess these? Hey dude, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I love the voice acting. Oh my god.
Thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history.
Yes, indeed it will.
And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
This is so ridiculous, the voice acting.
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues. After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor.
I'm pretty sure that time travel is not one of the fields of science. Just a thing.
In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration.
Scheduled.
First, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is in attendance today.
Wait, the Prime Minister is the dude with the bitchy wife,
As such,
I guess?
I have reserved a very special seat for our very special guest.
Oh god, this isn't where I go.
Please,
This isn't going where
join
I'm
me on
thinking it
stage,
is
Prime
it?
Minister. No need.
I just cut him off. But he's not doing what I think he's doing, is he?
Is this thing real?
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself.
Before we start, would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
And then he's just like, no.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race. Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits. We have conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space. But the one frontier that has always eluded us is time.
Bum, bum, bum.
Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
I have just one more request before we start. I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration.
He's doing what I thought he was doing, isn't he?
What do you say, Mr.
He's
Hawks?
gonna time travel the freaking Prime Minister.
What?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
Except that he's about to fucking time travel you.
But I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you uncomfortable. I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety. Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
That's clearly what he meant to say.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Shut up, bitch!
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my thanks. And now, without further ado, I give you my time machine. Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
This is gonna end well. I like the cartoony animation style of this. Is that an actual British phrase?
Something's gone very wrong.
Oh, where is he? Someone find Bill!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos. The Prime Minister and Dr. Stungun have vanished.
My word.
That's not what the newspaper said at all.
What happened last week is somehow connected to this letter. Wait, maybe if the time machine was real, this letter is real too.
I don't know about that, but these two elements aren't the only puzzling issues. Tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Oh yes, I read about it in the paper. Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances are linked to this whole affair. In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location mentioned in the letter.
Good idea.
How long is this bus ride? Okay, so we got another mystery, but I'm gonna leave this video off for right now, so next time I'll be continuing from right here, so see you then. Bye.